When watching Good Morning America, everything on air looks fine. However, things behind the scenes have been bad for a while now. As previously reported, GMA had mass layoffs of regular employees. Many viewers online have made it known that they don't like regular people losing jobs while Robin Roberts and Michael Strahan make millions. Sources now say that a problem is rising between the show's high-paid hosts. Here is what you need to know about the issues between Robin Roberts and one of her co-hosts. Robin Roberts feuding with Good Morning America host. The relationship between Robin Roberts and Michael Strahan on Good Morning America seems as strong as ever. However, a source claims that Robin's relationship with co-host George Stephanopoulos is another story. The source indicates there is a feud between the two, and they are not getting along at all. Michael Strahan, Robin Roberts, and George Stephanopoulos from Good Morning America, ABC, sourced from YouTube. While a feud is just rumored right now, the source said things are not good between Robin and George when they are filming together. One source said that George, 64, would rather play on his phone during breaks and refuses to even look at Robin, 64, during these moments via Breaker Media. The chill between colleagues on and off camera is best summed up by the fact that George Stephanopoulos stares down at his phone on the set of GMA and plays chess instead of talking to, or even looking at, his co-host Robin Roberts, the source claims. They also said that the culture at ABC News, in general, is secretive and cold. However, an ABC News spokesperson said, "This is unfounded, ridiculous gossip designed to get clicks and nothing more," via the U.S. Sun. George Stephanopoulos wanting out at Good Morning America. One thing that could explain George Stephanopoulos' attitude is that he is rumored to have mentally checked out on Good Morning America. Reports indicate that he is ready to leave and biding his time until he can finally break from the morning talk show. It likely has nothing to do with Robin Roberts personally. Rumors indicate that George ended up humiliated when he had to make public apologies when he made comments surrounding President Donald Trump's legal case. ABC paid $15 million to Trump as an apology for George misspeaking. He said Trump was found liable for rape. That was incorrect. Since then, reports indicate that George has been miserable at Good Morning America. He remains embarrassed by the situation, and many people say he wants to leave the morning talk show. Reports also suggest that he has mostly shut himself off from many people at GMA since then, which could explain the distance with Robin Roberts. George seems miserable, a source said. He's definitely gone. He's a dead man walking for sure. What are your thoughts on George Stephanopoulos and Good Morning America? Do you think he is on his way out? Let us know in the comments below. When viewers tune into Good Morning America GMA, they are greeted with the familiar smiles of Robin Roberts, Michael Strahan, and George Stephanopoulos. The show's cheerful banter, breaking news coverage, and heartwarming human interest stories create the illusion of a seamless and harmonious production. However, behind the scenes, the reality is far more complicated. Recent reports have shed light on internal struggles, including mass layoffs, tensions among the show's high-profile hosts, and a growing sense of discontent among the staff. These issues have sparked conversations about the show's future and the dynamics between its key players. The layoffs, a growing divide between talent and staff. One of the most significant challenges facing Good Morning America in recent months has been the mass layoffs of regular employees. These job cuts have left many staff members feeling undervalued and disillusioned, particularly as the show's top-tier hosts continue to earn multi-million-dollar salaries. Robin Roberts and Michael Strahan, two of the show's most recognizable faces, are among the highest-paid personalities in morning television. While their contributions to the show's success are undeniable, the disparity between their earnings and the financial struggles of the show's workforce has not gone unnoticed. Viewers have taken to social media to express their frustration over the layoffs, with many criticizing the network for prioritizing its stars over the hard-working employees who keep the show running. It's heartbreaking to see regular people losing their jobs while the hosts make millions, one viewer tweeted. Another commented, "GMA needs to remember that it's the crew and staff who make the magic happen, not just the faces on camera. The layoffs have reportedly created a tense atmosphere behind the scenes, with morale among the remaining staff at an all-time low. As the show grapples with these internal Roberts and Michael Strahan appear to share a strong and amicable working relationship, the same cannot be said for Roberts and her longtime co-host, George Stephanopoulos. According to sources, tensions between the two have been simmering for some time, and their interactions on and off camera have grown increasingly strained. One insider claims that Stephanopoulos has been distant and disengaged during filming, often opting to play chess on his phone during breaks rather than interact with Roberts. The chill between colleagues on and off camera is best summed up by the fact that George Stephanopoulos stares down at his phone on the set of GMA and plays chess instead of talking to, or even looking at, his co-host Robin Roberts, the source revealed. The same source described the overall culture at ABC News as secretive and cold, further fueling speculation about the state of Roberts and Stephanopoulos' relationship. However, an ABC News spokesperson has dismissed these claims as unfounded, ridiculous gossip designed to get clicks and nothing more. Despite the network's denial, the rumors have persisted, leaving fans to wonder whether there is any truth to the reports. George Stephanopoulos, a host ready to move on. One possible explanation for George Stephanopoulos' alleged behavior is his reported desire to leave Good Morning America. Sources suggest that Stephanopoulos has mentally checked out and is simply biding his time until he can make his exit. While his potential departure may not be directly related to his relationship with Robin Roberts, it could explain his apparent disengagement from the show. Stephanopoulos' dissatisfaction with his role at GMA is said to stem from a highly publicized incident involving former President Donald Trump. In 2023, Stephanopoulos faced significant backlash after making inaccurate comments about Trump's legal case during a broadcast. He incorrectly stated that Trump had been found liable for rape, a claim that led to a $15 million settlement paid by ABC to Trump as part of a defamation lawsuit. Stephanopoulos was forced to issue a public apology, and the incident reportedly left him humiliated and disillusioned. Since then, Stephanopoulos has been described as miserable at GMA, with sources claiming that he has largely withdrawn from his colleagues and is eager to move on from the show. He's definitely gone. He's a dead man walking for sure, one insider said. If these reports are accurate, Stephanopoulos' departure could mark the end of an era for Good Morning America and pave the way for a significant shakeup in the show's lineup. The broader implications for Good Morning America. The rumored tensions between Robin Roberts and George Stephanopoulos, coupled with the recent layoffs, have raised questions about the future of Good Morning America. As one of the most watched morning shows in the United States, GMA has long been a cornerstone of ABC's programming. However, the show's internal challenges threaten to undermine its success and tarnish its reputation. The potential departure of George Stephanopoulos would undoubtedly have a significant impact on the show's dynamic. As a seasoned journalist and political commentator, Stephanopoulos has been a key figure in GMA's coverage of major news events. His absence would leave a void that could be difficult to fill, particularly given the show's reliance on its core trio of hosts. At the same time, the reported feud between Roberts and Stephanopoulos highlights the complexities of working in a high-pressure environment like morning television. The demands of live broadcasting, coupled with the intense scrutiny that comes with being in the public eye, can strain even the strongest relationships. If the rumors are true, the tension between Roberts and Stephanopoulos serves as a reminder of the challenges that come with maintaining a cohesive team in such a competitive industry. The role of ABC News. Addressing the issues. As the parent network of Good Morning America, ABC News has a responsibility to address the issues plaguing the show. The mass layoffs and reported tensions among the hosts have not only affected the morale of the staff, but have also sparked concern among viewers. To maintain its position as a leading morning show, GMA must prioritize the well-being of its employees and foster a positive and collaborative work environment. One potential solution is for ABC News to invest in its workforce by offering better support and resources to its staff. This could include initiatives to improve workplace culture, such as team-building activities, mental health resources, and opportunities for professional development. By addressing the root causes of the show's internal challenges, ABC News can create a more sustainable and fulfilling work environment for its employees. Additionally, the network should consider how it can better support its high-profile hosts.